Hiya, Woodlanders. Come on in. It's a chilly one this morning. I think we're on about 4 degrees this morning. That's 4 degrees C. Today's task, we've got to weave these gates. But the first job this morning is we've got to go and get some rods from down the bottom end. And then we can rive those and we can get these panels done. We've got some good and bad news this morning. Last Friday was New Boot Friday, and I've decided I don't like them. That's the bad news, really. I've decided to put them back on the auction site. The boots come up my ankles higher than ones I currently have, so these come up to here, look. The other boots come up a good inch higher, up to here. And what happens is they bash my poor little skinny ankles about, and I'm not happy about it. But the good news is I've got another pair of boots that are the same design as these, but with leather at the front instead of this fabric, and so I'll use these for the rest of the week, and then I'll go back onto the new boots again. So it's good and bad news. That's a few rods done. I don't know whether we've got quite enough there, but we'll carry them up. One gate down and one to go, and it's just started raining again. My hands are frozen, cold, wet. I don't like winter anymore. That's them two done. They are heavy. Somebody just said to me on Facebook, hope they've got some decent hinges. With those done, I've got a couple of little mini panels I want to get done. I've been wanting to get done for a while. It's this idea I had, and I've got about an hour, so I might be able to knock them up. That's those two done. Here's two we prepared earlier, so I've got 4 of them. I've just been doing some mock-ups with these with a little post I've got, and I think it'd be better if I took them home, because I've only got one 3-inch post, and that's only like, it's not even 4 foot tall, that's not. So I'm going to need another one of those anyway to be able to complete the project. That's me done for tonight. We are losing the light, and I will see you in the morning. Don't be late, bright and early. See you there. Morning all, glad you made it on time. Did you see the sunrise this morning? Man, it was fantastic. You'll be pleased to know I've done my 3 tankfuls today, but I just wanted to show you something. A little surprise. You'll have to shut your eyes. In fact, I'll close your eyes for you. Here we go. We have broke through to the end by the giant willow tree, look. Which is pretty awesome. We've managed to do that. So I'd estimated that these 20 stalls here would take me 2 days. And they haven't have took me 1, which is pretty good going. But next is cutting all this lot in here, which I've spoken of before. But Friday is going to be tractor day, I think. They forecast some pretty snappy cold weather. So Friday is a proper road trip out on the tractor, and we're working all this lot and zigzag our way through and try and extract all the firewood is a priority. But if I can get these products out, talking about products, we've got 8-foot poles, charcoal, beam poles. Just behind those is some hedge lane stakes. We've got 6-foot poles there, and just there we've got some rods. You see with the green leaf on there, looks like a brash pile. Actually, that's some rods for weaving. We've got 3 piles of those dotted about. So we'll see how Friday goes. We will do our best. But for today, it's about 3:30. The light's failing. I feel like I've had a success. So I'm going to go home. In fact, what I'll do is we're going to have a quick look at where the contractors have been. Have a quick mooch and be a bit nosy about what the pylon contractors have been up to. Come with me. Right, so this is where they've been clearing for the line. So these are the new pylon lines. There's a brand new shiny pylon over there. Geoff was telling me they build this new pylon out of angle iron, and the old one they get a huge excavator in with a shear grab on it, and that's what it basically does. It just snips it up like giant secateurs and chops them to bits. I must admit, it's very impressive. I put all brand new concrete bases in, but of course they've had to cut further over, so they've had to extract some trees closer. They get something called a LIDAR survey, and it tells them exactly which trees they've got to take out. So today they've been taking up the tracks, so they put all down this matting to protect the ground as they run in their big excavators and goodness knows what over it. They did say that the mulcher was coming in here somewhere. Now you know why electricity costs so much when they're paying what can only really be billions of pounds for all this new infrastructure. Let's get out of here. So that's it for today. Tomorrow I'm in a garden. The next day is who knows what. Friday's tractor day, so I'll see you there.
just a quick gardening job this morning. Lady I worked for quite a few years. I do the annual tree prune, which I call Lego lollipopping. I'm not a big fan of it particularly. The posh people call it cloud pruning. I just call it Lego lollipopping. Where you just round all the trees off. I'd much rather a tree grow to its natural form than Lego lollipop everything, but that's the nature of this job, and I guess some people want to try and mimic the Victorian style of topiary, that sort of style of garden, which is I used to do an awful lot of, but I'm not keen on that anymore. This afternoon I've got a funeral, which makes me think about One Word Wednesday, and with it being a funeral, I think my One Word Wednesday is going to be alive. That hopefully will be self-explanatory when somebody dies. After that, I've got to go and drop off the gate, so I've got to buzz off up to Nottingham and deliver these 2 gates for a lady. It could be dark by then as well. I think that's it. Got to dash off to this funeral now. It is -5 this morning here in Derbyshire. Morning. It's just a bit on the chilly side this morning. Why is it people drive faster when it's freezing? Folks are they're just crazy. So we nearly had an accident this morning. This guy decides to overtake me because I'm trying to go slow because I don't like driving fast in this weather. And he overtakes me, and there's a car coming the other way, and, well, he narrowly missed death anyway this week, so he must be a 9 live kind of person. They're just bonkers. I think what it is, let me know what your thoughts are. I think they make themselves late because they end up having to scrape the car and get the ice off. So then they're late by minutes to their appointment, and so they think, oh well, don't worry, I'll just drive fast, and the roads are like ice. Crazy. This morning is absolutely stunning. I mean, the frost has just made this amazing, like, hoarfrost. Can you see that? There's like spikes on everything. So although it's bitterly cold and my hands don't like it and my back's shivering, it really is stunning. I said the other day I don't like winter, and it does take some getting going when it's cold, but I tell you what, this is it just looks fantastic. Anyway, today I think I owe a bit of an apology. Today was meant to be tractor day, and yesterday I got caught up on the job. I had to take down a big cherry tree and a big rowan tree, and that took an awful lot longer than I expected. This cherry tree was enormous. The clean-up operation and all the rest of it, that got me delayed, so that meant I couldn't go up the woods, I couldn't get my log trolley, which means I couldn't empty the trailer because I've still got 3 giant pieces of cherry in there, and which meant that, and with the frost this morning, and it's supposed to be cold all over the weekend, tractor day I think now is going to be the Monday or Tuesday, which will give me enough time to get myself set up. If you do anything in Woodlands, you'll know that this weather is extraction weather, and you have to just capitalise on it, because if you don't, you'll get to January, February and you think, oh, it'll come frosty, and then it doesn't, and you end up with just mush everywhere, and you can't get the timber out that you've cut already, which means it's stuck in the mud, or you end up making a big mess, and I don't like that. So we'll jump to it this morning. I'm going to get changed, we're going to do some more cutting, and if you've been keeping up so far, we've managed to complete that one section down to the ride. So I'm going to move across and either sweep back up towards the van, or I might just start at this end and go back that way.
That's first tank full down. Geoff's been up. Apparently the mulcher's coming today, so I think I can hear the sound of the machine in the distance. So I'll try and get some footage of a Forestry mulcher. They are pretty incredible machines. That's the what it leaves behind. It's sort of a mulched, decimated mess, but that's what the job is. I'd quite like to have a go. I don't know what you think. Would you like to have a go? Always fancy having a go on a Forestry mulcher. What we'll do is we're going to have some lunch, and then when it's finished making a mess, we'll go and have a look to see what the overall result is. We've had a pretty good day today, really, all things considered. Cold and mulchers getting in the way and all that, but started on these stalls just here. We're working our way in. It's going pretty well so far. Getting a bit of firewood out. We've got some hedge line stakes, 8-foot poles, a couple of 6-foot poles, where are we? Beam poles, and then a bit of charcoal. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put that charcoal in the trailer, and then I've got some more charcoal down there that is near the trailer. I'm going to put that in the trailer as well. I'm trying to think, an empty hand is a wasted hand, so an empty trailer is a wasted trailer. But of course it's Friday, and that means we're hurtling towards the weekend, so I will bid you farewell. If you're able to, go and plant a tree again this week. If you planted one last week, go and plant another one. That's fine. Plant lots of trees. We love trees. Thanks again for watching. We do appreciate your support. I've not had much interaction chit chats wise this week with you. No debates this week. See you soon, guys.